Our campus is a hub of learning and innovation, but behind the facade of academic excellence lies a hidden crisis: the mismanagement of waste. The way it disposes directly affects our health, the local ecosystem, and the whole planet. A lot of plastic items are used and wastes that are discarded in the campus surroundings every day. The question is, can a place of learning also be a place of waste pollution?
So, I believe merong changes yung nangyari dito sa campus sa time ni Prime Minister si Jawawi. Naka-implement siya ng yung sa mga basura sa covered walk, but meron talagang mga instances na yung basura talaga is nag-over tapos hindi natatapon ng masyado. So parang sa isang iglap lang yung changes na yun, then later on parang nagko-continue pa rin yung mga basura na nakikita natin sa grandstand or sa covered walk doon sa may Sibaa. So parang hindi pa rin maiiwasan yung basura na nakikita natin. So parang ang kuha ko doon is may disposal practice pa rin, pero madali lang yung na-implement, then later on bumabalik pa rin siya.
For me lang, in my own opinion, the potential risk or yung impact ng improper waste of disposal is very vital talaga siya sa health ng isang tao. Kasi as a member of a society din, I experienced that kind of situation na sa dami ng basura and dami ng pollution sa environment. Biglang nagkakasakit ka na, and also the improper waste disposal din kasi it doesn't just add to the waste pollution, to any kinds of pollution, but also to it pose a risk to the health of those people na nakatira dun sa lugar. So the more na clean yung environment mo, the more healthy yung body ng isang tao or yung body condition niya. So regarding naman to sa natutunan ko dito sa first year sa nursing, according kay Nightingale, Florence Nightingale, on her Nightingale canon, she said na for us to attain our fully optimal condition, body health condition, we must also consider our environment to be clean kasi nga nakaka-apekto ito sa ating kalusugan, in which not just on our self, pati na rin sa iba. So yun.
So first of all, pag yung improper waste disposal, maapektuhan din health ng mga students, in which in return, maapektuhan rin yung yung concentration and yung focus ng mga students. Tapos second is yung maapektuhan rin niya yung yung dahil nga sa improper waste disposal magko-contribute sa climate change. Of course, it will have a unexpected rainy days, tapos na fall into sa mga college events, and of course in that way na parang maapektuhan niya yung mga planned activities ng college. And then third is yung image ng college, yung main campus, kasi yun nga, if yung mga visitors makita nila na hindi nagpo-practice yung mga students, and of course yung mga residents in the campus, na parang magkakaroon sila ng negative image towards our college and university.
According to Analiza Revuelta Teo, No Time to Waste, a collaboration from an article of Philippine Daily Inquiry, the Philippines, named as the fourth top waste generator in Southeast Asia and one of the top ocean polluters in the world, is undeniably facing a problem on solid waste management. This is a result of a combination of various factors, including our rising waste generation rate and the gaps in collection, segregation, and recycling of waste in many local government units. A 2020 report by the World Wildlife Fund also found that 35% of the total plastic waste produced in the Philippines is leaked to the environment, while only 33% is collected and disposed to sanitary landfills, and the measly 9% is recycled. These are not just simple numbers and data. Improper waste disposal directly contributes to global warming and climate change through methane emission from the decomposition and or burning of waste.
The choice is ours. We can either contribute to the problem or be part of the solution. By embracing sustainable practices, we can create a healthier, more environmentally friendly campus for future generations. By understanding the intricate relationship between our actions and the environmental consequences, we can strive for a more sustainable future.
Nalulunod sa batikos ng mundo, sa kung ano lamang kaya ko. Bigang-biga na sa mga problemang di masolusyonan agad, parang wala nang bukas. Pwede bang umiwas? Hinahanap ang sarili, ngunit di nakakayanan sa ligaw na dinadaanan ko. Saan na to patungo? Saan ako patungo? Dahan-dahan nating simulan muli ang paghakbang. Dahan-dahan tumingin sa salamin upang makita ang ating kagandahan. Dahan-dahan iangat ang mukha upang masilayan ang payapang kalangitan. Oo, pagod ka na, pero di ka nag-isa, kaya't lumaban ka at sabihin, ako naman muna. Kada langhap sa hangin, pansin ko na lagi na lang usok.
It's your choice to be part of the problem or be part of the solution. Hey, stars with you.
Gulong-gulo ang isip, san ba lulugar kapag nagka